She always makes this particular face before the camera goes live.
Yeah, probably.
Welcome to another
Exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun on our 13th of October
13
2021.
October in 2 weeks. Oh my God. We've got some very special
What in 2
anniversaries.
weeks?
Happy anniversary.
What did you
Happy
say in 2
anniversary.
weeks?
In 2 weeks it'll be happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
And the title of today's show is Stop the Insanity.
Stop the insanity, for God's sake, everyone said. Today we have your reader emails. Just one, actually. So it's your reader email.
Is it?
You watch your email. Somebody's watching. Somebody's watching.
So, go to freenetwork.com.
221 email list pseudo.
Random. Goodness.
Oh, let's share it there.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
I saw Stephanie Leanne. Hey,
Half a
Sizzle
donut.
Alice, Triple D
Cheap
and
ass
M
cup of coffee.
people. Cheap ass coffee.
What's
The
it costing
doors.
you not to do it?
Lisa and Laura Rock. The doors for Triple D are now open for November. If you want to dive in, dive deeper, dive in again. Oh my God, make a splash. Have you noticed, by the way, Victoria, people like Grant Monk, Jen Again, Anya, all these cool kids, they did Triple D not once, not twice, Sizzle, but like a number of times,
Yeah.
right? I believe even Sizzle
They're
did
slow
it 2
learners.
times. Right?
Yeah,
Geza,
it's a goodie.
right? Got it? Yeah, so boom, right? That's it, guys. So, dreamdrivenday.com, the doors are open. Join us, right? Don't fucking wait. It'll cost you more and you won't get in. Say my name, say my name.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com. Was that Galaxy?
That was Galaxy.
Sally? Galaxy.
Did I tell you I called her the other day?
No, oh, lovely.
Yeah, you know how I reach out spontaneously
Yeah, I
to
know,
Triple
all
D
of a sudden
people
it's
and
just like,
remarkable
hi,
people.
and they're
It's
on the
like,
loo or something.
hello. It's like, I just love doing that. Who did I talk? I talked to one of our lovelies in Canada. It was like they're 11 o'clock or something. I'm like, get the fuck out. You answered the thing at 11
Get
o'clock.
the fuck out of here.
It's like, I'm so happy to talk to you. I think you're insane. Right?
11 p.m.?
Yeah,
You wouldn't
yeah,
get
yeah.
us.
Oh, yeah.
We're early birds.
Yeah, you'd get something.
To bed and to rice. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So
Okay.
it was 1 a.m. Look at that. 1 a.m. for Galaxy.
Oh,
my God.
Galaxy.
Oh yeah. She
My
was
God.
still on fire. She's like, I got to slow down me a little bit.
Slow down me a little bit.
Good Lord, look at you
You'll
go.
never get to sleep. I know.
Boom. Tabitha.
Hello, Tabitha.
We got a one-on-one remarkable
And
call.
Sizzler, Dark Mockery.
All right.
Okay. All right.
She is the first person to successfully use the scheduling software.
Oh. Good on
But
you.
more on honorable and dignified some other time. Now, Victoria.
Okay.
So, shall we dive in? Because we're going to stop the
I
insanity
reckon
today.
that's because Tim's asleep.
Probably, yeah, Timmy. Yeah, Tim would have been first. If I would have let him, Tim would have been
he
first.
would have been
But technically, Joe was the first scheduled in because we scheduled ours via, like, yo. And it's like, all right.
Yo.
You know, me and Joe, we just communicate very effectively. See, it's a yo is a dot, and is a dash. We do like semaphore.
Oh, you Kadra.
All right. Boom.
All right. So we've got Stop the Insanity, inspired by a reader email.
That's right.
Do you want me to read that first?
Yes, let's stop the insanity.
Mal.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Mal got his scotches.
Did he?
Yeah, ours is coming potentially tomorrow.
Scotch is plural. Oh, it's
Yeah,
two
he got
bottles.
2 bottles.
He bought an extra, or you get 2 this month?
No, he bought an extra. I did too.
I wonder why, Mal.
Yay.
Hi, 20.
Yo,
I honestly feel scared to death about this upcoming change.
praise fucking Jesus.
I can't see exactly how this is going to happen.
Yes.
I just know that it is. Sweet. I just know I have to do some things. I don't know how to explain how I know. I just know. But God, it's so scary. If God gave me this desire that won't go away, and if I've yielded to it time and again in imagination, and if I now know what I have to do, surely God will show me the way and support me. Deep breath. I have a new life ahead of me.
Alrighty, guys, ready? So remember, this is
That's exciting.
isn't it? By the way, when you take labels off of things, I'm a
Yeah.
fan of like Victoria does this all the time. Go get the avocados.
What now?
Yeah. Or we could just pretend. Let me ask Victoria a question. So we've got a couple avocados back there,
Yeah, for Mexican,
right?
apparently.
Okay. Do they have labels on them?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. There's no such thing as probably.
There's no stickers in
Right,
this
yeah.
house. It pisses me off. They put stickers on all the bits of fruit,
See, look at her. Look
avocados,
at her go.
everything.
Look at her go.
It's like, get the sticker off.
You're not
Right.
going to eat the sticker. Hashtag you don't eat the sticker.
That's right.
Somebody hashtag Tony Doyle. I haven't seen him yet. Right?
Yes.
so this whole thing of because Tony's one of our great hashers.
He is.
Right? So here's the thing. When you take the hashtag off, it doesn't change what it really is. Does it? Right? But it reveals what it really is because you can see, hey, it's an avocado. It's not a sticker. Right? So here's the cool thing, guys. Ready? Take the label off. Whenever you're feeling like a little bit nuts, right? Anxiety, right? Take the label off. That's just energy. It's just energy that you can utilize. Right? Remember, energy follows you, right? When people say, I get it, all we are is energy, it says, take a deep breath and sleep, right? Like, you're not energy, you're consciousness. Consciousness directs energy. Consciousness holds energy. Consciousness shapes energy. Yeah, consciousness shapes the pottery, right? But meanwhile, Victoria, turn that toward me a little bit if you would.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's okay.
So I can't see exactly how this is going to happen. Perfect, excellent. And we want to nail some things here.
Yes.
Surely God will show me the way and support me. Okay, we got to kill that too. It sounds
Yeah.
good. It's pretty close, but we're going to kill that because Victoria's going to read a Neville
That's
Goddard
sounding
quote.
a bit like something's bigger than you,
Yep.
doesn't it?
And
Yeah.
that there's something out there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all you.
Yeah, you're the ocean. All the waves are within you, right? And all the shit the waves push around.
Yeah, you're
Hashtag
the shit.
that the waves push around. By the way, most people think most people live like that.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, right-yo. Like, I'm the little piece of shit that the wave pushes around in the pond that's adjacent to the ocean. It's like, no. You're the ocean. You're the ocean. Right? You've got tides in the ocean. It's not positive versus negative. It's called the fucking tide. Right? You got waves in the ocean. You know what they are? They move shit around. You've got shit in the ocean, like plastic bags. I just love plastic bags. But meanwhile,
Yes.
I'm not allowed to have one in Victoria. Not allowed to leave the house except to go 15 Ks. But you can have one picnic with one other person who's not fully vaccinated. Because if you have two people from four families or four people from two families, they have think tanks here that think up the weirdest fucking thing with math. Meanwhile, I say, what's the rule of 72? How do you get financially free? What leads, what follows? Nobody fucking knows. Except for you guys, and I love you guys. So, Victoria, let's stop the insanity.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
With
And
the
we'll
Neville
dive
Goddard
into
quote.
a Neville Goddard
And we're going to
quote.
nail identity-based manifesting, right, in just a moment.
So Neville says, not knowing that the thing desired has a way of expression all of its own, he starts planning how he's going to get it, thereby adding to the word of God.
Remember, what is God speaks to man through the medium of his basic desires, right? Now, when you really start to notice that, and you get the thrill of that, you get, by the way, I can try to plan it out. I can wait for God to reveal the plan to me, but there is no plan that I need to be aware of. Right? It's just, continue, Victoria.
If, on the other hand, he has no plan or conception as to the fulfillment of his desire, then he compromises his desire by modifying it. He feels that he will be satisfied with less than his basic desire.
See, this is called the insanity math, right? Insanity math is radio. So, let's assume my desires are given to me by God, so God will give me the plan too. The desire has its own plan for fulfillment. Neville says all that you do and all that befalls you simply happens. It's all led by your state. So you get to rest in that state. That's what's really cool. You also get to notice this whole thing of, that was the last bit of the quote. Yeah, I said that, but you can say it.
He feels that he'll be satisfied by less Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Than his basic desire.
So what happens after you go insane trying to figure out where's the plan? Did the guy give me the plan? I need the plans.
And
The plans have changed. There's no right
Oh,
angles
well,
in this
maybe
building.
that'll do.
You know?
That's what it's like. It's like, oh, well,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe that'll do then.
Right. So remember Axel Foley, he rolls up on the big-ass house, and he tells him, yeah, you obviously missed the meeting.
It's a donut! It's not meant to be square anymore.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, you weren't there for the plans. The plans have changed. They changed the plans. There's no right angles in this building. They're rich people. If they want to live in a fucking donut, let them live in a fucking donut.
You're ace, mate.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then it's like, right, the plans have changed. They changed the plans. But if God doesn't give you the plans, then what happens? And you go, well, maybe instead of being president of the United States, I'll settle for being like prime minister of Australia. I can still boss people around and be a bitch. Hashtag.
He can be a bitch.
Right. So you get all that going on. So I'll just roll over a little tinier English-speaking country, right? So I don't know where it all comes from, but anyway. But then you try to shrink down a little bit, and then you lose. Oh man, and then all of a sudden, psst, because you forgot. The wish has its own plan, right? You don't need to know it. You get to participate in it without realizing it. I'll give you a great example. Years and years ago, I was imagining a few things, right? I was imagining a particular kind of way of being held, a particular life, a particular kind of relationship to be in. And I got this great, and I was also imagining my business growing exponentially. And I was reading this thing. It was from somebody, a really fart smeller. And he said, make sure you do market research. Find out what your people want to buy from you. And I find when most people do research, they just ask questions and listen to answers, right? Well, I decided to find out what are people willing to pay for. So I said, look, I'll make you a custom recording, $97. You pay me $97. We'll email back and forth 3 times. I'll make your recording, right? That was fun, right? So I'm actually making money. People are giving me money to buy something and telling me what they want. That's real market research, right? Brilliance, right? So, and here's what happens. Along the way, the income does this, but also more importantly, I was imagining being home. I didn't feel at home before. I was imagining being in a particular kind of relationship before, so on and so forth. Lo and behold, I meet her because she's the 3rd person from a group of Forex traders to buy those buggers. They fly me down here, we meet, happily ever after, all that good stuff, right? BMW puppies, you guys. And this is what's cool because I could never have planned in order to find home, move around the world, get puppies, get a black BMW, call it Abdullah. In order to do all this stuff, business growth, I couldn't plan it all out. I just, when I was imagining the growth and all that good stuff, it's like I got me an idea, and
an idea.
I'll get people to pay me to tell me what they'll pay money for. Right? That's pretty brilliant. Hashtag.
Very brilliant.
Taters.
You want your name in there as well. 20's brilliant. Is that what you want?
Taters. Right? Jan, welcome to the show. I saw you earlier too.
Excuse me.
Alrighty.
And the last line of the quote, just let me get that in.
Yep.
God speaks to man only through the medium of his basic desires.
This is why God's not going to tell you the plan, right? Like so far for me, the big G's never sat me down and said, "Yo, double T." I said, "Yo, big G, how's up?" Yeah, yo, right? Yeah, it's like an idea shows up, right? But ideas show up in this constantly. Right? Last night we were talking about some cool shit that's just been bouncing around the box for a while. I tossed it up. We'll see what happens. I tossed it into Remarkable because it was some cool shit about time, right? But it's just fun because when you realize you don't have to figure nothing out, right? You don't got a plan. All you got to know is just really like, right, my desires are divine in origin. I don't have to add anything in. I don't got to figure out the how. I don't got to take anything away to increase the probability. See, I'm going to increase the probability, so I'm going to settle for less. See, instead of remaining absolutely fucking amazingly healthy, I'll be okay just having a sinus infection, a chronic yeast infection for 20 years. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Right? So because it's more likely I'll have a chronic yeast infection for 20 years, an intracellular one. That way I'm always doing that, right? But then if I do that and I go to the shops, they're going to think I got the loogie, and then I'll end up having to punch someone. say no, I can't do that. If I'm imagining freedom, so I can't imagine getting a chronic yeast infection, because that's easier and more likely to get that than being absolutely healthy for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? Probabilities and possibilities.
Probably, yeah.
Mathematics. Skip all that.
Yeah.
Stop the insanity. By the way, so I did promise them something, Victoria.
Okay. Actually, that almost fits in with my be unrealistic.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sizzler. Hey.
Totally. So,
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to add in. Identity-based manifesting. You want to stop the insanity? Tie it in with an identity, especially if it doesn't seem to be related. Ready? Here's the insanity. Here's the insanity. Ready? When I got my car fixed, I could imagine all sorts of problems. I could imagine the car being dead, the car being gone, having to buy another car. I like my car. Then I could try to imagine the car healthy, fit. It's just, oh my God, like I could just go to war there. Or I could just go, you know what, I got a lovely teaching story. Loving teacher? A teaching story. Mm-hmm. I can tell you a teaching story about it. And that instantly takes me off the whole track of positive, negative, and that I've got a story for you. Here's my ups, here's my downs. See, loving teacher has a story for you. How'd I get here? Right? Yeah, all that complicated path, I could have never figured out. Right, we're going to charge people $97 to help me find me a woman. Right, move me around the world to that woman. Right?
Yeah.
Can't figure it all out. So. All right, Victoria.
Hiya, Jake and Alessandra. Missed you on the call. I'm sure you'll both be on it next month.
Missed you on the call. I'm glad.
No.
See, pauses. Pauses are impotent.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So, better get a bit ready.
Oh my God, here we go.
That was our show. So tell us, what we'd like to know is, what was your #StrawberryBit?
Cool.
You go.
I can exit any insanity by simply making it about one of my identities. Any insanity. That's the cool thing, because if you're stuck on an issue, you just go back to one of your things, right? If your things if my thing was to be a loving mother, right, and I've got all this going on, it's like, right, I entered the state of loving mother. Yeah, how would loving mother and then suddenly everything just shifts, especially if you can find an identity that really doesn't seem to relate to what you're getting stuck on. You know what I mean? I'm not stuck on, if I try to go, I'm a happy BMW owner when I'm worried about my car, that's weird. But on the other hand, I go, right, loving teacher has a great story about the time he was insane about his car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I just doubted my doubt mattered. So.
Yeah. Yeah, mine sort of is the same, really, because I know I used to fall into the trap of how's it going to happen. And now realising that that's all driven by another state, trying to work out the how, instead of fall into the state of the wish fulfilled, the identity of that, and it can let go of the how. So
totally takes care of it. If you want to learn more about that, that's manifestingtothemax.com. There's so many websites in today's show.
There is.
Yes, manifestingtothemax.com. Boom.
Okay, so meanwhile, while you type in your #StrawberryBits, go to freeneville.com.
To win email list pseudo
Random goodness.
Let's just skip to dreamdrivenday.com because the doors are open.
Okay.
We've got 3 seats gone. I believe 3 more that say they're going. And I still haven't really sent out a public email yet. I just answered a few questions. People going, I think I'm getting in, I got in. That kind of thing. So if you went in Dream Driven Day starting in November, it's the last time we're running it this year. I think the next time we're running it next year will be, I'm looking at maybe January, February, March-ish. Right? So that's months from now. And again, if you love waiting,
that's great
till then. Or if you got a good excuse, Christmas is coming, because if you wait till March, you'll go, summer's coming. And when summer comes, you go, Thanksgiving's coming. And it's
another year over.
Another year gone.
Okay, you guys. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That is the rightness. Kadra says this leads to a thing from the Feel It Real Power Pack, right? Where, exactly. Where are you reacting from? There's the thing, loving teacher reacts to the whole thing like when Dave has his car for a couple of days with like, yep, Dave's just taking his time. Dave's busy. Dave works 13
He's really
days a
busy.
fortnight.
Yeah.
Right? So that's right. And he likes popcorn.
Yeah, he likes being single
Yeah, taters.
in his undies at night,
Taters.
munching popcorn,
Taters.
apparently.
Taters.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, you guys.
That's it.
Catch is actually Friday. Is that right?
Yeah,
Have you got a
true.
call with Joe?
Yeah.
Joe's fault. So
Yeah.
we'll catch you, your manifesting questions answered live
Our
on
Friday.
our Friday.
You're at USA Thursday. Ah, that's
See
right.
us.
You know what's wonderful, Victoria?